All right, thank you so much for joining us. Better late than never here, but we're about to get started. Thank you so much for the media in attendance. My name is Brian Campbell, your host for all things Last Man Standing. It goes down in 3 days this Saturday, right down the road at the Honda Center here in Anaheim, California. Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal 2. We can't wait to see the fighters get up here. And now we welcome up all of the great fighters filling out Saturday's pay-per-view portion of the card. Up onto the dais, please. Like I mentioned, it goes down Saturday, Honda Center. Last Man Standing, the pay-per-view presented by FanMio Pay-Per-View. Live from the Honda Center when these two combat sports icons sharing the marquee, Nate Diaz and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, will look to settle their rivalry in violent fashion in this can't-miss 10-round light heavyweight boxing showdown, which of course headlines a stacked night of action. As you can see, the names here across all of combat sports filling it out. Just a few notes here ahead of this great event. The pay-per-view can be purchased right now. fanmio.com/PPV for $49.99. It is also available right now through UFC Fight Pass pay-per-view and DAZN pay-per-view. But if you order right now on the FanMio website, fanmio.com/PPV, you not only get the pay-per-view, you'll get a free t-shirt marking this classic combat sports showdown and this great event. And tickets for the live event are on sale now, starting at only $25, with lower level tickets starting at just $75, all plus applicable fees and taxes, and they are available through Ticketmaster. And if you can't make it into the arena live and you purchase on pay-per-view, how about a can't-miss all-star broadcast team you're gonna see with the likes of play-by-play legend Mauro Ranallo, two-time welterweight boxing champion Shawn Porter, and how about the reigning and defending UFC bantamweight champion Sugar Sean O'Malley. Can't wait to see that. And this great event is presented, of course, by FanMio in association with Nate Diaz's Real Fight Inc., Jorge Masvidal's Gamebred Boxing Promotions, and the event is sponsored by MAGA, Make America Great Again, the MAGA token on the Ethereum network. Also sponsored by Happy Dad Seltzer, Board Jerky, and Patch Extraordinary Tequila. And you can go inside the training camps of both Diaz and Masvidal ahead of this fight by going over to the FanMio YouTube channel and watching parts 1 and 2 of Last Man Standing, the outstanding pre-fight documentary series. Not just wrapping up what went down in training camp, but what went down on this wild and crazy press promotional tour. 6 fights on this pay-per-view card on Saturday that we're so happy to present. Before we hear from the fighters today, I did want to acknowledge the gentleman responsible for putting this together. He's the CEO of FanMio, Solomon Angle, who is with us here. Thank you. All right, let's meet our fighters here. And our first bout of the evening on Saturday night will come in the lightweight division as young prospects Devin Cushing and Manuel Correa meet. We saw these two at the press conference in Anaheim last month. Got a little edgy, we got some fireworks. We'll hear from them today. Let's start out first. He goes by the name of Sweet Dreams with a record of 13-1 and 8 knockouts. This Cuban fighter now resides in Miami, and he's coming into this matchup fresh off back-to-back wins. Let's hear it up at the podium for Manuel Correa.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful to be here, and I don't plan on letting this opportunity pass me again. And if you guys got any questions or anything, just let me know.
We'll get to those. All right. I want to get an opening statement. Thank you so much, Manuel Correa, and his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, unbeaten in his young start, 13-0 with 10 KOs, and he's earned knockouts in 5 of his last 6 fights. Let's hear from Correa's opponent this weekend, Devin Cushing.
How's everybody doing? It's a pleasure to be here with all this great talent on this card. I'm looking forward to Saturday night and put on a stellar performance, man. I'm ready to steal the show. So,
Thank you so much, Devin. We move on to an 8-round lightweight bout, pairing two 23-year-old prospects together, both that come from incredible boxing families. I'm talking about Amado Vargas versus Sean Garcia. And we will hear first up to the podium here. He's the son of a legend, champion, warrior, Fernando Vargas, and one of the 3 fighting sons based in Las Vegas. And he's unbeaten to start his career. Let's hear up here from Amado Vargas.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for putting me in this position. Man, we're here. It's been a long camp. I've been ready. And I just want to say a big thank you to Sean on taking this fight, because we're both professionals and we have a job, and that's Saturday. So let the best man win. And my prayers go out to Lisa. I pray in the mighty name of Jesus that you're healed, and I know you're going to be covered. And at the end of the day, we're both competitors, and I just know I've been putting in a lot of work, and I can't wait to perform this Saturday. It's going to be a great show. Big thank you to Solomon for putting in this big show together. Got a lot of big names on this card. Want to thank my promoter, Marv Nation, for getting me on this card as well. I want to thank my father, my team, everybody that helped me in training camp. And this is just the beginning. Watch me go 11-0 this Saturday, and I can't wait to give you guys a great show come Saturday night. Let's go. Team Vargas, let's go.
Thank you so much, Amado. And his opponent this Saturday, as I mentioned, unbeaten, 23 years old. He's the younger brother of 140-pound superstar Ryan Garcia, but making his own name in the boxing world. Let's hear it for Sean Garcia.
Yo, what's up, everybody? First off, I want to thank God, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, for giving me this opportunity. I want to thank Fanimo. I want to thank Amado's team for making this fight happen. I'm extremely blessed and honored to be here. I want to thank Nate, Jorge, for allowing me on this undercard. I'm ready to show out. I want to thank Amado for being respectful, and your prayers are I'm more than grateful for your prayers. But I'm ready to get down to business Saturday, and I'll be the first to say it, man. Fuck the dynasty. I'm here to fight, and I'm here to end that shit. Because honestly, bro, the only one who's good is that little guy right there.
I'm gonna bring the bitch out of you.
And you ain't gonna bring shit out of me, bro. Straight up. You know your little brother's the best fucking fighter there. And look at keyboard fighter right there, that little bitch.
Hey, look, he's a front. I don't know what happened to him.
You a little bitch.
He's a front runner. I'm gonna stop him.
You're behind the keyboard, little bitch.
4 or 5 rounds.
Dressed like you're in Miami.
4 rounds. I'm on a different level.
We gonna adjust. Obviously. There you go. See? You just had to bring that out of him, trying to be all sweet and shit. That's what the fuck we want. I'm here to fucking fight, and I'm here to knock his ass out. I'm gonna end the dynasty. I promise you that.
Thank you so much, Sean. The latest bout added to Saturday's loaded pay-per-view card. It's a special one. Any chance you can get one of the brightest, hottest young prospects in the entire sport. And I'm talking about Kermel Moton, who we will see Saturday in a 6th-round lightweight duel against Nikolai Buzolin, who could not be here with us today, excuse me. But when we're talking about Kermel, 3-0 with 2 knockouts to start his career, training out of the Mayweather Boxing Club in Las Vegas and promoted by the TBE himself, Floyd Mayweather. He grabbed the attention of the boxing world in March with an exciting and dominant unanimous decision win in his toughest contest to date against previously unbeaten Anthony Cuba. On Saturday, he'll put on the gloves in the pro ranks for the 4th time. Let's hear it for Kermel Moton.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I just want to thank Solomon. I want to thank Floyd Mayweather for allowing me to get on this card. I want to thank Jorge and Nate also. And come Saturday night, I'm going to put on a great show. I'm excited to perform for all of you fans. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carmel. Very much looking forward to that bout. But as we move on further down the card, a 6th-round light heavyweight duel, which you simply can't miss on Saturday, offering 2 fighters with MMA backgrounds who have transitioned successfully to boxing. When we're talking about Chris Avila out of Stockton, California, against UFC great Anthony Showtime Pettis. Let's start out first with Chris Avila, who's a little bit behind here. Him and Nate Diaz will be here in a second, so we'll slide over to the former UFC lightweight champion of the world. You've seen him on Wheaties boxes. You've seen him handing Roy Jones Jr. a defeat in the boxing ring. Here's Anthony Showtime Pettis.
What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for being here. Solomon, thank you for the opportunity. Capatillo, thank you for all the work, bro. We about to whoop this boy's ass. Saturday night, make sure y'all tune in.
Let's go, man.
Thank you, Anthony. Our co-feature, a big comeback, big-time names that boxing fans know very well. A 10-round super middleweight duel when the Miracle Man Danny Jacobs returns after a layoff to continue his great career against the son of a legend, Shane Mosley Jr. Danny Jacobs returns to the ring here, a couple of years off, but we've seen him before, 2-time middleweight world champion, take on the biggest names in the world, pay-per-view duels, pound-for-pound respect. He's back Saturday night to continue his career and make a push, maybe toward that Hall of Fame nod. We're talking about the Miracle Man, Danny Jacobs.
Just want to thank everybody involved, making this possible. Thank Shane for accepting the fight. Thank my team for the few months of hard work, dedication that you guys have put in. I'm looking forward to Saturday night. It's going to be a great fight. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Danny. And his opponent, Shane Mosley Jr., is a veteran now and is entering a big opportunity, maybe the biggest of his career. He's the son of the Hall of Fame legend, but a great fighter in his own right. Let's hear how ready he is for Saturday night. Shane Mosley Jr.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. I want to thank God for this opportunity. I want to thank everybody involved, Sam, Famio, the immense amount of people that were involved to making this possible. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. I mean, we're here, right? This is what we all came for a great night of fights. I hope to help put on a great night of fights, and I can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shane. Saw your father out here earlier. Shout out, of course, Shane Mosley, Sr.
There he goes.
Just another member of boxing and combat sports royalty we have attached to this great card on Saturday. We're going to be here from both Nate Diaz and teammate Chris Avila shortly as they're a bit late arriving. But let's dig a little bit deeper into these matchups that will fill out the fantastic pay-per-view card this Saturday when Last Man Standing hits the Honda Center just down the road, Anaheim, California. Let's start out in that lightweight division. Devin Cushing versus Manuel Correa. You heard from them earlier. Devin, this is a good showdown in your young career. And we saw some testiness between the two of you at the last press conference. What's the root of that?
Just the way he looks at me, man. He's got a little smart-ass look on him. I'm going to knock it off his face come Saturday night.
Manuel, is it as simple as that for you? He's just in your way, so he's got to go.
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess so.
Well, let's stick with here, Manuel. How big of an opportunity is this fight? What is your mindset coming into Saturday?
This is my biggest opportunity so far. I think he's still mad. I whooped his ass in amateurs. That's what it is, you know what I mean? I guess they didn't know that when they took the fight. They must have forgot. But he ain't got no chance.
You were handpicked, brother.
Name is
you were
Cushion.
handpicked.
He got the cushion.
I revenge all my losses.
You got the cushion hand.
You were handpicked, brother.
We're going to see, bro.
You were handpicked for
I'm ready
Saturday
to settle
night.
this on Saturday like man do in there throwing hands.
You got a grown-ass man in front of you now this time. Not a 17-year-old boy, a grown-ass man.
You won't have no excuses this time then when I knock you out then.
Devin, what can we learn from the sparring match between you that's now coming to light?
Oh, no, it wasn't a sparring match.
Not sparring. That was the Golden Gloves.
Excuse me, an amateur matchup between the
So
two.
let's set this record straight. I'm 67-8 as an amateur. 3 of those losses come in the World Championships, and 3 of those losses were when I was 8 years old. So like I said again, I revenge all my losses. And come Saturday night, I'm spinning the block around, man. You were handpicked for this shit. You were handpicked for it.
I think they didn't remember.
So I'm just letting you know that. You were handpicked for it.
He didn't remember.
Come Saturday night, I'm whooping that ass.
Stopping him like 3 times in that fight. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be more of the same. He ain't got a chin, and his last name Cushion, because them hands is cushion hands. That's what it is.
Now, well, how will this fight be any different if it will be now in the pro ranks?
It's not gonna be no different. He gonna do a lot of running, just like he did in the amateurs. Just a lot of running, a lot of trying to jab to my hands and shit like that, because he ain't got no power. So he's just gonna try to just, circus around the ring a lot, and I'm gonna be coming forward, putting that pressure, and let's see him fold around the 4th round or some shit.
Devin, any final comments to your opponent, to the media here?
No, that's it.
He's gonna let his talking happen in the ring on Saturday night. We can't wait.
Good.
Thank you. We stay in this division lightweight. We move on, though. Amado Vargas versus Sean Garcia. A true proving opportunity for one of these 2 young fighters who will come out with his hand raised and continue this hot start. Amado, you've been around Sean for years. You know who he is. You know his family's history. How do the 2 of you match up, though, on Saturday when it's time?
Look, man, we're gonna test his conditioning. I'm in great shape. So he's gonna start good. First couple rounds, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. But I'm gonna show the world how great I am, and he's gonna fade in the later rounds. I already know he's not in shape like I am, and I'm ready to go. I've been ready, and I'm just happy that he's here for this fight because I'm gonna bring the bitch out of him.
Sean, those are some heavy words. We've seen respect between the 2 of you. We're starting to see the buttons getting undone here. We're starting to get close to fight time. What are your thoughts here?
Well, just the energy's up. I mean, we're 3 days away from the fight, so I mean, we're both excited. We're both pumped up. Both families are pumped up. My team's pumped up. His team's pumped up. But their team says bullshit. I'm fucking saying real shit that I'm gonna fuck the dynasty up completely. The only one, where my brother's at, he's enjoying his money. He's chilling. Exactly. You don't got shit either. You don't got nothing. The only one who can carry on the Vargas name is Emiliano.
Calm down, Quitter Jr.
It's the only one who can carry that name on. Your dad knows it. Your family knows it.
Calm down, Quitter Jr. I'm gonna stop your ass Saturday.
I never quit in my life.
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you.
Ryan didn't quit. He just got hit with a body shot.
It's go time. Everybody get your tickets,
So you're telling me Santos didn't stop you? You didn't stop him. I'm not talking to you, slap dick. I'm talking to your brother. He's enjoying life. He's enjoying. It's okay. You're
Amado,
supporting your brother. I
is
get
Sean
it.
Garcia on your level?
Sean, look, let me say something. You guys are gonna see. Look, at the end of the day, it's fight energy. We're both got a lot to prove. He thinks I'm not on his level. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm about. Been working my ass off. Been sparring. Been running. All the training is gonna be worth it.
What you're supposed to do, bro?
This is all good and dandy, but I just can't wait to fight. Please get your tickets to see this ass whooping. I'm gonna stop this dude. Please, just come get your tickets Saturday.
You're not. You're not gonna stop me, bro.
All right. I'm gonna get you in the later rounds. You're gonna start strong.
That's what you're banking on, bro.
You're
Get me
gonna
in the
start
later rounds.
strong. You're a 4-round fighter.
I am.
I have
Because I
more
wanted to do
fights
only
than
4
you.
rounds.
When's the last time you stepped in the ring?
I was making lots of money only doing 4 rounds.
When's the last time
Why
you
would I
stepped
do
in the
more?
ring?
Huh?
When's the last time that you fought?
My brother's
You're
last
unactive,
card.
bro. I do this shit. I do
You
this
don't. You
shit.
haven't fought in a long time either.
Okay, you're a great amateur fighter.
When was your last fight? December?
I'm a great pro. I'm a great professional.
You're 10-0, 4 KOs.
I'm gonna stop you.
Sean,
Just
let's
wait.
give you the last
Just
word.
wait.
How
I'm
does
gonna
this
stop.
fight end on Saturday?
He knows I'm better than him.
Man,
He knows that.
he's a clown.
Honestly, look, he's banking off if I get tired. Obviously, all camp, I'm trying to fight for 8 rounds. We're gonna have
He's a fat
8
boy.
ounce
He had to run and lose. I'm a pound away from weight.
Congratulations. We have to fight at 135.
All right.
Coach Dip got me
You're
strong, baby.
You're off by 1 pound. Oh my gosh. As long as we both make weight, we both made weight. Doesn't matter if you're 2 pounds away, 1 pound away. Come Friday, we both have to be 135.
And make sure they drug test you too. I want to make sure that.
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure that they.
Obviously, you're gonna throw that
Amado
out there. You
Vargas
little
versus
bitch.
Sean Garcia. You can hear it. It's hot. It's heating up quickly. We stay once more in that lightweight division. The fourth professional appearance of Carmel Moten. He'll be taking, of course, on against Nikolai Buzolin this Saturday in Carmel. Your last fight against Cuba was a good test for you in showing the public, which they love the young, up-and-coming fighters, but put them in there and see what they can do. You showed us what you can do in there. What'd you take away from that performance?
Yeah, definitely me going 8 rounds. I got to show all the fans my skill set, you know. I got to show them that I'm able to go the rounds. But, you know, we don't get paid for overtime, so this fight should be expecting me to come out there, you know, and get the job done.
Carmel, every fight in your pro career is important. It matters. It tells a story. What's the importance of this fight for you on Saturday?
Just another step, you know, another opportunity to show my my skill set, you know, be exciting to the fans, you know, get my name out there even more. And every fight's the same. Go out there, do my thing, do what I've been working on in camp, and just show out.
You were handpicked by the great one himself, Floyd Mayweather, the TBE, your promoter, the undefeated champion. Is there any ways you guys are finding out through your relationship that you're similar in a lot of ways when it comes to fighting?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I studied Floyd my whole life, so, you know, I definitely got things from him in my game, in my skill set, you know, and the more I fight, the more it'll show, so.
We've lived up to the hype up to this point. We find out on Saturday, your fourth pro appearance, when you take on Nikolai Buzolin in a 6-round lightweight bout. We'll pause on Chris Avila for a second. Let's get into that co-main event. Danny Jacobs, Shane Mosley Jr. And for you, Danny, it's a return. But you're going to hear those critics saying, oh, he's been gone for a few years. What are you, coming back to cash a few checks? What is the real motivation behind this comeback and you taking on this tough matchup Saturday?
Oh, simple, one word, legacy. And then, too, I could have came back and fought a scrub. I could have came back and said I've been off for so long that I want somebody I know for sure I can knock out. You know, I've always been a guy who never ducked anyone. I've always wanted to fight the best. And I guess this is a prime example of just that. He's a great fighter, but I'm also looking forward to showing how great I am, the experience that I have, the wisdom that I have, and now just with the clarity of mind, I'm looking forward to putting it all together come Saturday night.
Well, people are going to want to know. You've been back in training camp. I'm sure the sparring's been incredible. Does the Miracle Man still got it?
Of course, and you're going to see that Saturday night.
Looking forward to that. Of course, your opponent, Shane Mosley Jr. Shane, a lot of respect from this side of the table from Danny. He knows your name. He knows your ability. He knows what he's up against on Saturday. What is he up against?
He's up against, like you said, a veteran. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have the accolades like he does, but I do have my own accomplishments, and that comes with experience, and I'm ready for the challenge. I appreciate the opportunity and the challenge. You can't get better if you don't put yourself up against adversity and challenges and things like that, and this is a huge challenge for me. You know what I mean? So I appreciate him for that, and when it came about, literally, when they said the name, I was just like, yes. Like, literally, like, I was on the phone with my manager, like, what do you think about fighting Danger? Yes. Like, it was just like that. My manager was here. He could attest to that. Like, it was just like, what? This opportunity is available for me? Are you kidding? But you know, you're campaigning as a middleweight. I don't care. You don't get opportunities like this. Yes.
Are you going to be able to pause that wow factor of facing, you know, a legend in his own right in Danny Jacobs and going in there and getting that?
Well, listen. So the thing is this, right? You take everything that you are, like all energy or anything is, right? It can come as nervousness. It can come as like excitement. You just take all of that. It's all energy, the usable energy, and you use it, right? So whether it's not good or bad, you just use that energy. So the energy that I have, the woof, is the energy I will be using, right? And if nervousness comes about, that's what I will be using, right? You use all that energy. And I've learned some of that from being a veteran.
There you go. There you go. Well, you've made a nice run of late. 21-4 overall, 12 KOs, 4 straight wins, stoppages last year of Dimitri Ballard and Joshua Conley. Has there been a turning point in your pro career where you figured it out, where it got easier? Because like I said, you seem to be doing the best work of your career up to this point.
I love boxing. So when you love something that you do, right, You just want to keep on getting better, keep on proving yourself, and that's what I am doing. Some people get to this point and, want to give it up because they don't love it anymore. They don't have the same desire anymore. But I would like to say that all the people around me, all my team, my wife, everybody supports what I do. They help me to love it, and that's why I'm still going.
There it is. There it is. Danny, we're so excited to see you back. But X's and O's wise, what type of matchup is this? What type of fight are you expecting against Shane?
I'm expecting a tricky style from Shane. He's a very fast fighter, elusive guy. Fights very similar to his father. So yeah, it's a bit of a chess match until I figure it out. Yeah.
Shane, any advice that you've been taking from father ahead of this fight?
Just believing in myself, that's all. You deserve to be here, right? And I do believe I deserve to be here. So, you just put that out on display for everybody.
Well, you've already said coming in that you feel like you're on the verge of title contention as it is. What would a victory on Saturday against a name like this do for that conversation?
Well, truth be told, I actually got called. So the reason why I even got this opportunity was because they called me to fight Carlos Adames for the World Championship, the WBC World Championship. And in that conversation, they asked my manager if they had a 168-pounder for Danny Jacobs. And he said Shane. And he said that before he even talked to me about it, because he knew, you don't get opportunities like that. And then sure enough, he asked me about it. I said yes. And he said, well, that's what I thought. That's what I figured. And so now they had that. And so I said yes to Carlos Adames initially. But because this came about, I went with that guy over there. And I'll ask everybody else, no offense to Carlos Adames, but whose name is bigger, Danny Jacobs or Carlos Adames? Right? Danny Jacobs. So that's who you go for.
That is our 10-round super middleweight co-feature on Saturday. We can't wait to see, and of course, welcome the arrival of Stockton Nation here, 209, the great Nate Diaz, and of course, his teammate who will be seeing this Saturday, Chris Avila, a 6th-round light heavyweight duel planned against Anthony Showtime Pettis. And Chris, this transition from mixed martial arts to boxing for you has seemed to really bring out the best of you, 5 straight wins. But when you're fighting another fighter in that same transition, we've only have a couple pieces of footage here of Anthony Pettis in a boxing ring. How tough of a matchup are you expecting him to be on Saturday?
I'm sure it's going to be a tough matchup, but I prepared properly, and I'm looking to outbox him and get my hand raised, and yeah, I'm ready to go.
Certainly can see that. Over to you, Anthony. It's been almost a resurgent year from you, getting the Karate Combat Trilogy win over your great longtime rival Benson Henderson, outboxing the legend Roy Jones Jr. And now this matchup. Is this creating new life in the second half of your incredible combat sports career?
Oh, man, yeah, I'm just having fun with boxing right now. I just had a great training camp. Chris is coming off some wins, so, he's a respectable opponent, but I know what I'm capable of and what I can do out there. My first fight was against Roy Jones Jr. Obviously, I took that fight and had to have a good game plan. This fight, like I said, I'm coming for the knockout.
Well, you're not fighting Nate on Saturday, but you are fighting Stockton, California, and I'm sure you know very well what Chris Avila brings to the table. No matter who's coming out of that city, there's sort of a same attitude, if you will, that you know that you've got to be prepared for a war. Is that what's going on through your head entering this one?
Oh yeah, bro. I fought Nate here at the Honda Center, so I know what to expect, bro. It is what it is. We are here to put on a show Saturday night, and that's all I'm focused on.
Chris, to close with you, huge opportunity. How much in your mindset is that opportunity of not just getting the win, but like Anthony said, stealing the show, being part of the fight of the evening?
Yeah, it is a good opportunity. He had a good career, and he's an ex-champion in UFC, and good opportunity, and look forward to taking advantage of it and getting my hand raised and moving on to the next opponent and keep going.
Thank you so much. Can't wait to check out that fight this weekend. But we're here, of course, largely for this great main event, 10 rounds, light heavyweights. a second helping in a fantastic combat sports rivalry, which took us back to the inaugural BMF Championship bout, 2019. And a third round referee stoppage, which didn't necessarily leave a ton of closure, although a much respected victory for Jorge Masvidal. 5 years later, we're here to do it again, this time in the boxing ring, as these two combat sports icons square off. Wouldn't think you would need to list their accolades. They're pretty much well known, but when you're talking about Jorge Masvidal, you're talking about the 2019 Consensus MMA Fighter of the Year, a guy who bleeds the 305 of Miami, who reached superstardom that same calendar year by delivering the quickest knockout in UFC history against Ben Askren, a 3-time Fight of the Night honoree, 4-time Performance of the Night winner. It's sort of what he does. He also owns a professional boxing victory on his record and is excited to get back in there in the second time. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Jorge, there's been a lot of talking in the build-up to this fight. I've done a lot of it, whether people have enjoyed that or not. It's close to be time to fight, though. But what have you learned about your opponent during the ups and downs of this press tour? The craziness that has happened, the trash talk back and forth.
I never worried about my opponents. I just worry about me, training, give praise to God, ready to go eat, and then all the fighters on stage want to go eat. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on, man? Let's get this moving already.
His opponent, Stockton, California's finest. A man who took part in some of the biggest rivalries in combat sports history, record-breaking pay-per-view numbers in his 2-fight series with Conor McGregor. He made his first foray into professional boxing, going 10 hard rounds with Jake Paul. But he's been around boxing gyms and boxing legends, getting great work for so many years. Nate Diaz. Nate, so great to have you back. Like we said, final time, we've got to get up here and share some of these words to help sell this fight on Saturday. But boy, have you guys given us a lot to sell, a lot of heat back and forth between the two of you and your respective teams. What does that mean, if anything, in terms of Saturday's fight, the heated nature of the bad blood between the two camps?
There's no heated nature for me. I'm just here to do my job, get the job done. I train hard. I came in with my team. We train hard, all of us, and we're here to win.
Jorge, we were here a month ago. We mentioned the brawl that took place to close the press conference just outside the arena here. When you look back on that, what are your recollections? What are your takeaways?
I'm plead the fifth.
You protected your coach. You protected your team. That's got to add to the bad blood we have for Saturday night, the motivation for you to come in here and score a second victory over one of your most star-studded rivals. Does that raise the ante, raise the motivation level for you entering Saturday?
Man, I just want to fight already. You know, I'm kind of waiting shit. You know, I just want to fight. This is cool. I know we got to sell pay-per-views. I just want to fucking fight already and knock this motherfucker dead, bro. Obviously, I didn't like what happened at the press conference, but that's in the rearview mirror. That's my emotions are not going to take place on Saturday. You know, what's going to take place on Saturday is the 6 months of isolation, hard work in a boxing camp with boxers, learning the craft from the ground up and nothing else. You know, whatever took place on that day doesn't really change the outcome of what's going to happen in the fight, because I'm still going to knock this motherfucker dead.
Nate, training camp was extended an extra month. You've said maybe you weren't at your best level of fitness ahead of the Jake Paul fight. How different is that for you this camp, preparing for Jorge Masvidal?
It's slightly different.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Nate, what are your expectations for Saturday's fight?
I came here to win.
How are you going to do that?
How fuck would you do it?
I'm big on talking into microphones. They don't really put on the gloves too often. You're the expert here, Nate.
By any means.
Any means necessary. Jorge, how do you get your hand raised on Saturday?
Violence. So the only thing I've ever brought to the sport of combat is just violence and some technique. So that's how I get my hand raised. And then eating these cheeseburgers right after I get out of here so I have some energy.
Regardless of what goes on Saturday, does this end the rivalry between you and Nate Diaz?
Ain't no rivalry, bro.
Nate, same for you?
You gonna piss these fighters off, but everybody here wanna go eat already, man.
All right, enough time for talking. Seems like about time to match these great fighters up. So we are just 3 days away from this fantastic pay-per-view fight offering this Saturday, last man standing, as FanMio pay-per-view presents Diaz versus Masvidal 2. But before we match up these fighters, we did want to recognize the great media contingency who's here today and open up a line of questioning out to all of you for any of these great fighters here on the dais.
Hi, Adriana Noriega with ABN Sports and Fox Deportes. I want to have a question for Sean Garcia. Sean, we have seen this fight be very cordial, very respectful, all up until today, with Amado saying, well wishes to your mother and everything. But something has switched, something clicked. Is it just because we're a few fight days away, and how are you visualizing everything up until fight night?
Yeah, I guess the energies and it's in the air, and I'm getting more excited. And as we're getting closer to the fight, I feel like I'm just kind of preparing myself for whatever the fuck's gonna happen in that ring. So I think, and I know he's not coming to hug me, so I think I'm just preparing myself for a fight. And I'm in a fight. I'm not in a hugging match, so I think tensions are rising. And they talk a lot of shit on the internet, but they never say nothing in person, so that's why I'm a little pissed. So I just wanted to see their energy in person. Now, mother has a little bit of energy, but like I said, I don't really like the big brother, so yeah.
Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV. This question is for Shane Mosley Jr. Shane, you've had a lot of good wins recently, a lot of momentum. How have you been building on that in camp, and what do you expect out of yourself this Saturday night?
Just staying sharp, working on my craft, and continue to grow as a fighter, staying focused. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I think that's going to translate in the fight.
Go ahead.
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you guys. This question's for Nate first. I just wanted to ask you two things, man. First question is, who inspired you when you were, first up and coming when you were boxing? Who really made you want to become one of the greats?
First and foremost, my brother, my big brother, was fucking doing a lot of good shit and putting me on game with a lot of people. I liked Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Oscar De La Hoya, Ricardo Mayorga, Fernando Vargas, and all those guys, and shit, everybody. That's too many to name.
Wow, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Second question I have for you today, man, is when you do get knocked out, are you going to retire?
Who said that? So I know who you are.
Or
that little bitch boy, you fucking little pussy faggot. What the fuck?
If you do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be watching. I'm excited to see both sides, but
I'm gonna kick you in your fucking leg, motherfucker. He said when you get knocked out. Hey, P.S. Fuck you.
I have a lot of respect for everyone, man. It's just I want to see a great fight.
Fuck you. He said when you get knocked out. Yeah, fuck that. It's little shit kids like this little bitch talking in this motherfucker that is like changing the times. Need your little ass whooped. I got little girls over here that'll fuck you up.
We have any more media questions?
I gave it to
me. Boys is hungry, man.
All right, that'll wrap it up here. Thank you so much for being here in attendance. Before we face these fighters off, a reminder, you can order this great pay-per-view right now, fanmeo.com/PPV, $49.99 with a free fight t-shirt. Fighters, we're going to face off here. And of course, you can also purchase the pay-per-view through UFC Fight Pass or through DAZN pay-per-view. Tickets available right now through Ticketmaster beginning at $25. And now we will face off in front of here. First, a group shot involving all fighters on the main card here. If you can come in front of the dais.
All right. Can we get everyone just like slightly more towards the middle? Is that possible?